All right, Texas pastor, sick and tired of seeing the packages from the UPS guy or the postman simply vanish off of his front porch, he took matters into his own hands. So he set up a trap, a surveillance camera to catch the thief. But when the police wouldn't respond, the Vietnam vet took matters into his own hands, protecting his property with his pistol and his own two hands. And that pastor, Benny Holmes, joins us right now from Houston, Texas. Good morning to you, Pastor.
Good morning.
Okay, so it started a couple of years ago. Things just started vanishing off your front porch, right?
Yeah, exactly. About a little over 2 years ago, I pulled up in my driveway and found this lady in my yard.
Right.
And when I approached her, she was telling me she was looking for her lost dog. And at that time, I said, well, ma'am, I think you might be looking for these packages on my front porch. And she said, no, I live in the neighborhood. I'm just looking for my dog.
Okay.
So after that, I didn't pay too much attention.
That's right. But things kept disappearing. And so you set up a camera on the porch.
Yes.
And what did you see?
Well, I saw the first time she pulled up in a pickup truck right after the UPS dropped the package off. She came and retrieved it. And I was shocked at how bold she was. And I say, well, I reported it to the police.
Right.
And left it in their hands.
And then on another instance, what looked like a little pink car pulls up, and she gets out again and grabs your stuff.
Yes, she did. And that really kind of took me for a loop. I'm saying, this lady is bold. This lady doesn't care. She pulled in my driveway. Now she takes a pastor robe, and I'm like, okay, enough is enough. I reported it to the police, and once again, now they was all looking for a pink vehicle. I do give the Baytown Police Department credit. They was on it. But after a while, my veteran instinct kicked in, and my pastoralship kicked in. I said, you know what? I'm going to set up guard duty on her.
So you had the camera, and you also just decided, I'm going to sit here from sun up to sundown, and eventually she came back, didn't she?
Eventually she did. I started at 9 o'clock that morning and just stayed in that window, and I'm telling you, it was a good day for me because I was in the Word and saying, God, today I have to let this lady know that she has to stop this. Right. And sure enough, when around about a little after 5, she pulled in the front of the house. I got excited. She went around the block, and when she came back, in my porch, it's a little nook. So when she would walk around the corner, she just get the package and leave. Well, this time, when she walked around the corner, she met my 45 and me, and I knew I had to do it that way, but to let her know that you violated me for the very last time, and the neighbors in the neighborhood.
Absolutely. So, Pastor, she's caught red-handed, so what does she say to you?
Well, she said to me again, no, it's not me, this not me. You got the wrong person. I'm sitting here looking for my dog. I say, well, you just found your dog, bow, wow, wow.
So you barked at her, and then you held her until the police came. Because you are a man of the cloth, I understand you have already forgiven her for doing this, even though it sounds like she comes from a family where you said apparently her mother did it as well, allegedly.
Exactly.
You've invited her to your church.
Yes, we have. Well, matter of fact, we invite her to a church, and we have a package for her. If she decides she want to come, and it's a cap that we have that have the word forgive. We forgive because the Bible tells us that we must forgive those that have wrongly done things to us. So we hoping that, and we praying that she will come. First of all, give her life over to Jesus because she didn't know what she was really doing. That could have been anybody. That even could have been me doing that. And I never wanted to put anybody in the ground like that or anything like that. But when you push a person to the brink of enough is enough, and I look at it as she was letting the devil use it, I had to use what I had to use.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you've forgiven, but you haven't forgotten. And Pastor Benny Holmes at the New Beginnings Church down there in Texas.
Yes.
Sir, thank you very much for telling us a story and recounting the day you barked at the cat burglar. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, you're welcome.
All right. What a story. All right. 27 minutes now after the top of the hour. Coming up, should you be forced to show your receipt when you leave Costco? I do. Well, one guy didn't want to and ended up with a broken leg. And remember when Miss Teen South Carolina said this?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people